Brooklyn, New York. We got to cover other cities and states sometimes too. This isn't just an LA channel. Some 5'9" Brims was indicted last year, and this year, the I guess the highest ranking guy that they had on the federal indictment pleaded guilty to federal court charges in assault in aid of racketeering stemming from a high-profile shooting in Crown Heights, which is a section of Brooklyn. Are you guys familiar with the 5'9" Brims in Brooklyn, New York?
Yeah, I'm familiar with 5'9" Brims, period.
Is this the dude that started the Drop Your Flag challenge?
No, he was from the Drop Your Flag challenge. He was from Sex, Money, Murder.
Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with Brim out there in New York.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if I got a clip here of this. The original story is from last year, so I want to play. I want to play the original news story that covers this indictment, and then we'll read what happened currently. Here we go. We just do it right here on the phone. We just won't be able to see it on the screen. I could add it in later. Inside 5'9" Brims. Let me mute this. All right, here we go. Inside the 5'9" Brims gang in Brooklyn. This was actually a story from last year, but it's just making it through the court system right now. But here's the original reporting on this case.
More than a dozen accused gang members facing charges in connection with a slew of shootings.
They all took place in South Brooklyn, and as Fox 5's Richard G. Kovas shows us, in many cases, innocent bystanders were caught in the crossfire.
Gang terror caught on surveillance footage. A barrage of bullets, 40 of them, fired on a street corner while an innocent family with a baby walks by and ducks down for their lives. Another man runs through the lobby of a building. Behind him, gunshots are fired. Everyone inside runs and gets down. Then there's another who's staked out inside a sneaker store. There he is, they say. A half hour later, he leaves and gets shot in the middle of a public street in Bay Ridge. 2 innocent bystanders are also shot.
Complete mayhem and terror. You know, we refuse to normalize this behavior.
These are just some of the alleged members of the 59 Brims Bloodhound Brims gang. 14 of them, including a 15-year-old, were charged with a 129-count indictment on murder and weapons possession for violent crimes committed throughout the Sheepshead Bay and Coney Island neighborhoods in 2021 and 2022. Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez announcing the charges Wednesday and then reading text messages exchanged between those alleged gang members, describing the disappointment that they didn't shoot and kill their intended target.
They say it's a bad drill, and the person that we allege, Antoine Favorite, says, how was it a bad drill? He's asking, like, how was it a bad drill? We chased, they shot at their rivals. He says, because nobody got hit.
According to the indictment, the alleged gang members revealed an intent to murder opposing gang members through music videos, recorded jail conversations, cell phone evidence, and Facebook and Instagram posts.
There's a dangerous narrative out there that this kind of criminality has no consequence in New York City. That narrative needs to be rewritten, and today's 129-count indictment is a good start.
Despite that takedown, the Brooklyn DA says that 2024 was the safest year in Brooklyn's history when it comes to gun violence. He credits those takedowns and strategic enforcement from the NYPD. And the commissioner reiterating that these takedowns are far from over and that her officers continue to watch and will find anyone who commits a violent crime. We're in downtown Brooklyn. Richard G. Kovas, Fox 5 News.
There you go. That's the story from last year. When this indictment first came down, 129-count indictment. But so far, now in 2026, people are starting to plead guilty. People are starting to take their time. So, for example, in June of this year, one of the main guys in the indictment named Timothy Spence, he pled guilty to assault in aid of racketeering and a firearm crime related to his involvement in the August 17, 2025 shooting, which we just saw on that clip, at Taste of the City Lounge in Brooklyn, New York, during which 13 individuals were shot and 3 died. Spence, a member of the 5'9" Brims, waived indictment and pleaded guilty to an information charging him with assault in aid of racketeering. And basically, it says here, when sentenced, Spence faces a mandatory minimum of 10 years in prison and up to a life sentence. So his sentence is still, it's still being determined. And a couple other guys pled guilty. And I just want to say, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, don't join gangs.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't subscribe to the streets. Subscribe to StreetTV. No, for
Good,
real.
that was a good one.
Yeah.
But damn, they put up 40. They put up 40 and didn't hit the intended target.
Putting numbers on the board and missing.
Yeah, it just seems like a whole lot of people. Well, 3 people were shot?
I think the 3 people died. I think.
But they didn't get the intended target.
Yeah.
I was reading the text thread.
Yeah, right.
You know, they're like,
Right.
it's the bad drill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. 100%.
And the 5'9" Brims is a long-standing Brim set started here in L.A. I believe the first place that they went to after L.A. was San Diego.
I believe that too.
In like 70, I want to say after OG Country was killed in 72. No, Little Country was killed in 72. Fred Garrett. His older brother, Big Country, left. His family left L.A. after the little brother was killed by the West Side Crips in December of 72. And they moved to San Diego. And all the big brother did was just start brimming down there.
Right.
And for some reason, the 5'9" is what stuck in San Diego. Even though here in L.A. they had the 5'9", the 6'1", the 6 deuces are the ones that really
Howard Park, yeah.
are the main ones.
Yeah.
But they do have 5'9" and 6'1".
616.
We don't have 5'9" out here.
and a few 6'4s.
There was never 5'9"?
5'9" was it
Yeah,
back
it
in the
was.
days?
Yeah, back in the day.
Not no more.
No, yeah.
6 dudes, 6'1", 6'4". That's what the Howard Park's bang.
Okay. For some reason, I thought they did have a 5'9". That might have been it. Must have got played out.
I believe so. I believe because you know what I'm saying, 5'9". When I grew up, it was no 5'9" Brim. It was just more in San Diego and different places, but it was always a 5'9" Brim originated out here, original, all this and all that. So it did come from right here, but it just didn't stick.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't know how they got to Brooklyn, but I do know that there was a guy named No Good from Fruit Town Brim in L.A. Big No Good. I interviewed one of the No Goods who's resting now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was Baby No Good or Little.
Yeah, Nina Boy brother.
Nina Boy's brother is one of the No Goods, but the original No Good, he started some Brims in New Jersey.
Yeah.
I think the Brick City.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s.
Right.
And he actually caught a case in Jersey and did a bunch of time there. Big No Good from Fruit Town Brim here in L.A. So I don't know how it got to Brooklyn.
No, it been in Brooklyn.
Been in Brooklyn.
It been in Brooklyn. I got a couple of people out there. I messing with from Brim, 5'9" Brim. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I know 5'9" Brim. You know what I'm saying? That I chop it up with. That's who really would give me the game of the blood out there. You know what I'm saying? It was the Brims, the 5'9" Brims to be exact. And then like the lowrider Brim, the Mac Baller, all that came from that type. You know what I'm saying? 5'9" Brim.